Hi everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. I'm Tarina. If you're new, welcome in. If you're new, or if you're not and you're returning, welcome on back. Hi Lisa, welcome on in. Oh, sorry, my daughter kind of came in like right as I'm getting ready to stream, and she got me kind of like, all worried about her playtime while I'm streaming. Like, let me get that out of the way. On my camera. All right. Hi, Birdie. How is everyone tonight? I needed a break in between doing Taurus and doing Virgo to get something to eat and just a rest and refresher. So, all right. If you have not watched the videos for the other Twinflame journeys, just a quick brief breakdown. This is going to do a week by week on how your Twinflame journeys are going to go. Some of our Twinflame journeys for you Virgos or cross watchers if you're watching for your Virgo. I will go ahead and timestamp these for you also at the end of your week by week breakdown. Well, actually, we're going to do a part for part. So you'll do like a part one, which would be like kind of like your love and everything like that. It's going down for the week. And then you do like a part two for like, it'd be kind of like what's going on around your Twinflame journey. Could be like kind of whatever chaos, or if there's third party relationships, or you know, family dynamics or anything like that. So we'll see what's kind of things going on around it, and then we'll move on to the next week. And then what we're going to do is I will go ahead and see what your person, what's going on in their psyche. We'll pull out some hidden truth, and then what your person would like to say to you, if they could say anything else, which is like our, you know, the Lover's Oracle. Pull out some of those cards, what they would like to say. That will also be time stamped for you. And then I will go ahead at the end. I will pull out one card for each week. I'm hoping one card only comes out. I think Taurus had like 3 cards come out each 2 weeks. 2 cards came out 1 week, and then finally 1 card. So, but you'll have like gemstones that you can work with for each week on your journey with like an explanation that will give you kind of idea as to like what that may be in terms of what possibly that could work towards. Also, week to week, we'll see possibly what could be the blockage in each of your Twinflame journeys. And that's about it. So the Twinflame journeys are, when I go through, they are very detailed month to month for you. So that's why these reads can be quite long for me for the month. I am going to pull out one card. This is the True Love Oracle that I have. I will pull one card out for each week, and this will be like the theme for each week. And then I will set them aside and only pull out one card for the week. Let's get 4 cards. We've got Divine Feminine, 1. And you can always come back, look at your week, see how your week prior went, and then look to see how your next week is going to go and with your Twinflame journeys. And see if you're either on the right path or your person is on the right path, and you know, maybe follow along. If you're not, some of you guys, again, Twinflame journeys, we're all on different paths, so this may not resonate with you because you may actually be on a different path. You may be further along, you may be, you know, just starting out your Twinflame journeys. Everybody is on a different path on our Twinflame journey. Some of you may not even met your person yet, and that is okay as well. Can we get one card? Okay, Holy Spirit, I don't need 4 cards. Can I get 1 for week 4, please? 1 for week 4. There we go. Week 4, the Sacred Woman. This is such an interesting card for you, week 4, Virgos. I remember reading that for one of the other reads. So let's go ahead and timestamp. Week 1, we're doing, what is it? 6. What do I have? Like 6:40? So welcome on in, Virgos, to your week 1. Number 11, week 1 could be important to you. You have the Divine Feminine. Okay, crapola. We got to cover up her boobies. Let me go ahead and get some additional lights because I got a glare as well. I don't like when I get my glares on my cards. So number 11. Let's read from the book what you got for your Divine Feminine. Oh boy. Alright, the Divine Feminine is the fundamental form of abundance. The Divine Feminine is returning to us all once more after thousands of years of dominance by the distorted masculine. She's characterized by qualities such as nurturing behavior, patience, caring, acceptance, trust, going with the flow, harmony with natural cycles, sharing, communal cooperation, healing, a connection in nature, and a more circular, organic way of getting things done. Intuition, especially the decision to use and trust it more, is also extremely important to the feminine realm and feminine approach to life. These qualities are not always highly valued in our society, and whether you are male or female, you may have been brought up learning to discard or trust or to distrust them. The feminine way of being patient or caring is not just about giving all the time and finishing up exhausted yourself. You're not just about giving all the time and finishing up exhausted yourself. Okay, that made no sense. Maybe it makes sense, I don't know. It's about having faith in the fact that the universe can and will guide you if you allow it. The Divine Feminine is the vital force from which all other life emerges, and it works towards a win-win outcome. Some of you may have a hard time at the beginning of this week speaking. In every situation for the good of all involved. All things creative, sensual, and nurturing belong in the feminine realm, so indulge that with awareness as a way of expressing your delight. Make a commitment to listen, to trust, and act upon your intuition more today and every day. You have drawn this card today because your heart and intuition are calling out to you, urging you to trust your feminine energy more and more. Take a few moments to complete the exercise on the next page, reintegrating your Divine Feminine, and then take steps to acknowledge this power within you. Okay, and this is reintegrating your Divine Feminine. Requirements. A quiet place where you can sit or lie comfortably and uninterrupted. And this is optional. A candle to create a soft, warm atmosphere. A journal or diary and pen for making notes afterwards. And then the time required is around 15 minutes. So now you can come back and redo this at your convenience. And you can do this many times through the month if you need to. Step 1. Turn off all distractions, such as your phone or electronic devices, and light your candle if that is what you would like. 2. Make yourself comfortable and call in all your own angels and spirit guides and ask them to support you while you do this process. It doesn't matter if you don't know their names or other specific details. Just call them in and they will be there for you. 3. Take a minute or two to contemplate your own feminine qualities. Do you tend to hide your gentleness, softness, feelings, emotions, creativity, or intuition around some or even all other people? Do you have an exterior that is a bit tougher than you would like? Spend another minute or two letting your imagination unfold. What might your divine feminine look like if she had a form? Note, if you are a woman, she might be wearing a beautiful flowing dress and have flowers in her hair. She might look like a goddess, fairy, or high priestess. Maybe she looks as though she is from a bygone era or has a strong quality of romantic feminine beauty around her, like your own personal inner Guinevere. If you are a man, your divine feminine might also look like a female, even a goddess type of figure of some kind, or like a creative male. Perhaps an artist with brushes, an easel, or a musician playing a romantic, expressive instrument like a violin. Perhaps yours will look like a poet from another era, or be out wandering in a beautiful garden. These are just suggestions. Let your own imagination create something wonderfully feminine for you. Step 4. Now call to your divine feminine in your mind or out loud. If you can't see an image in your mind's eye, please don't worry. Your intention is enough. Just call to her and ask her to return to you fully. Let your divine feminine know that you need her influence and wisdom in your life and that you long for the balance and harmony she can bring. Step 5. Imagine her coming forward immediately and embracing you, surrounding you in her compassion and unconditional love. 6. Speak to your divine feminine in whatever way feels good for you. She is like a dear friend who has been waiting in the wings, ready to help, support, and love you in the moment you asked her to. Ask her to show you ways to express her energy, abundance, and light in your everyday life. Give yourself a moment to feel her creativity filling you. 7. When you are ready, thank your divine feminine for returning. Join hands or link arms with her if that feels good. Make a commitment to yourself to live more from this place within you. Step 8. Take a deep breath in, exhale fully, and then open your eyes. Make some notes about your experience in your journal if that feels appropriate. Okay, so some of you need to tap in to your divine feminine, and you're really kind of like getting an idea of how you want to portray your own femininity, not only to yourself, but maybe kind of to the outside world within this first week of January. I almost forgot, like, what month are we doing? All right, so we're going to get 3 cards, beginning, middle, and the end of the month. Hey, Selena! Sorry, I was all up in our divine feminine there. I'm sorry, I'm covering up her booby. She all naked up in here. She got the boobies hanging all out. Alright, we got friendship. So this connection is based on friendship and may never develop into romance. So some of you, you may be starting out as friends. It is going. I think I'm refreshed. I had a little bit of a breather in between In between reads, I needed it. Ooh, but a surprise. Romantic surprises are on the rise and be open to them. Wedding. Stop it. Friendship, surprise, wedding? Say what? By the end of the week. Okay. Okay. Y'all are starting out as friends at the beginning of the week. Middle of the week, there's a surprise for you. I got you. Okay, some of you, I don't know. Your person may be coming in fast and swift. I don't know. It could be that quick to where they're coming in just, they're like, nope, I'm not letting you go this time. Like, I am not letting you go. Hi, Juliet. Welcome on in. And they're just coming in and just taking you right up off the market. And I don't know. Y'all could be flying off to Vegas over the weekends. Shoot, I'm not saying that's for everybody. Others of you could be going to a wedding. But there could just be an offer of a commitment, a higher level of commitment as well for some of you. You could be, again, friendship state, in the talking stages, but really that basis of friendship, that foundation is beginning a week. You guys are really good. Now, again, for some of you, you know, your twin flame unions you could actually be, somebody come towards you and you're just like, yeah, no, you put them in the friend zone because swoop on in, here comes your person, and by the end of the week, you see this as your counterpart. All right, here you go. Transformation, battle of the head versus the heart. Okay. I'll just be getting into the week here. There may be somebody who, Virgo, could be a friend or have been a friend, and this friend may come towards you, or they may be letting you know that they feel more towards you, or you may start to feel more towards this person at the beginning of this week. Or there could be somebody you're confused about. Really confused at the beginning of this week about, you know, this could be you, could be your twin flame, whatever, that you're really confused about whether or not that it's romantic feelings or it's just a friendship feeling. It doesn't necessarily have to be, I don't think it's your twin flame. It could be a third party that you are like, maybe confident. You're just like, yeah, I don't think that this is a romantic. I'm not feeling that with this person. The middle of the week here, staying grounded, surprise. Somebody's going to come in, Virgo. I don't know. Flip it, switch it. It is going to blow your mind. They're going to come in with some kind of surprise offer, and it is going to freaking blow your mind. You got to stay grounded. Really. Or you may be kind of like... you may be wanting to go make an offer towards somebody else, and you're just like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And you're like all over the place, and you got to just like chill. You got to really calm yourself, relax, because you don't know how to approach. Like, you're excited to go towards somebody. You may finally have that aha moment at the beginning of the week, and then you're like, oh my God, okay. It finally like lines up, and you're just like ready to make the move forward, and you're like ready to go. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, then by the end of the week here, okay, I'm gonna have to get on my kid. She's so loud in the background. And then by the end of the week, Voyager journey, past life healing, wedding, somebody could be, by the end of the week, the journey. Oh, okay, some of you, you're just beginning your journey. Turning that friendship into, and just be, oh, they see you as a potential future spouse, you know, and you're just beginning your journey. You could just start getting ready to date. Just, yeah, oh, that's so sweet. And others of you could be working through some, yeah, that past generational trauma, generational situation, you know, that healing over the weekend here. It could be parental issues, like your parents could be divorcing or have divorced, and you're kind of working through those kind of childhood wounds. It could be working through whatever you kind of grew up having to deal with that, and you're working through those situations, that healing over this weekend. Others of you, I'm telling you, the journey, the wedding, some of you could be actually running off to Vegas or running off, going to the chapel, and you're gonna get married. Woo-wee, look at you. Oh. All the family came on over and was like, yum, yum. What you got to eat? I think we did that to my mom, to be honest. Me and my kids, I think that we did that to my mom. We just kind of popped in. Okay, I don't think... Okay, we don't want this one yet. We want this one. Okay, we're going to go hesitation. Somebody may be afraid coming forward at the beginning of the week. That's what energy. Friendship. Past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. So somebody could have had their heart broken. But they are healing. They're healing from a past heartbreak, but they're still holding themselves back because they're still kind of like in their emotions. So maybe starting off a new friendship with this person. Just make sure if you're starting a friendship with this person at the beginning of the week that it's not like a trauma bond. Make sure it's coming, you know, both the one twin is in a good, healthy, healed place. Now this person, again, they may be dealing with something from their past that they're healing over, and so yes, started off as a good friendship, a good foundation, and then slowly allow this person to heal. That way you can move forward in a good, healthy standpoint, and then I think that it's going to move like in the perfect right direction, because this person will heal from whatever this past they'll heal, they'll get through this. But with you just starting out as somebody possibly that they're able to talk to or they're able to be friends with, this will turn into something beautiful, because they'll see they're gonna see a future with you. This wedding here, they're gonna see this future with you. But I'm hoping just to make sure that this person is not gonna just cling on to that just because it's a trauma bond situation. Make sure that that's not the case. Watch out for any of those red flags. But you got surprise, generate community, friendship, fun, a light heart, enjoy downtime with. Okay, so for some of you, the middle of the week, they could be wanting to take you out on some kind of outing, a group outing. Generator, grounded, a surprise, but it's a surprise. I'm ruining it. Sorry. Surprise. But it's some of you, they could be wanting to swoop you up, take you out, like out of town on a getaway. Possibly somewhere you've never been to eat before, that favorite restaurant that you've been dying to go to. Yeah, they're going to take you there. But it's a community. Which is giving me like, there's going to be quite a few people. And now, could be for some of you, transforming. Some of you, it could very well be a proposal. An offer being made. They're wanting to take this, the friendship or this, whatever this, it was not well, you were exclusive, but you were not in this, you were exclusive, you were together, but you're going from one level to the next level. So the surprise up to the next level, but they're like hesitating. They're just like, is she going to say yes? Is she going to say no? But then you got the surprise with the community and the generator. Like, it's giving me, like, for some of you, it's giving me like you're going to have like a crowd of people around you while this person gets down on a knee and like, surprise. It does. It gives me like an absolute, like a group of people around you. Wow, okay. Others of you, I don't know, this person may be wanting to introduce you to their family. Hey, J-Dub, how can I talk? You could, like, although you may be friends, for some of you, in the talking stages, they may want to introduce you to the family the middle of the week here. As just a friend basis. If that makes sense. Where it's not, I don't want to say where pressure's kind of off. So there may be some kind of outing or something that the family is doing, and they're going to kind of like invite you along the middle of this week. Or they're planning something with the family to bring you along. For others of you. And then here, you got, by the end of the week, wedding cycles, split energy, momentum, force, life cycle, stay grounded in the now. Again, there's grounding. Like, this person is like super freaking excited, and they're needing to ground themselves. Like, they're finding, like, with all this, the emotions, like, they're so excited about something. They're all up in their head. So, I don't know, they're either upset, but it doesn't give me being sad. You got split energy, options, unfocused, multitasking, decide what you really want. Okay. Okay, now, all right, yeah, for some of you, this person here, healing from a past situation. The past may be coming back this weekend, and it's causing this person to get a little emotional. And they're needing to decide what direction that they're going to go in. But I think they're going to choose you, Virgos. Again, flip it, switch it. They're choosing to go on the path. I mean, they are in their head because I believe they know the cycles. Whatever cycle that they were on, this repetitive cycle that they were on, they're choosing to get off of it and to mend this into, let's say, the bridge here, to bridge the gap between you and them, and deciding what it is that they truly want, which is this wedding. I don't want to say the wedding, but they're choosing it because they see you as their future. Or they're deciding who it is that they would truly see as their future. And I believe they see you as their future. Okay, let me take this. Alright, beginning of the week. Release your ex. So yeah, time has come to clear your energy. So this person at the beginning of the week is, yeah, was deciding, like, they're in this energy. This person is more like a friend to them versus an actual counterpart, like a romantic counterpart. It's just they may have become more friends than romantic. They could have just grown apart with one another. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Surprise. Okay. It's middle of the week. Some of you are, could be in some kind of group setting where you actually bump into your counterpart. And you manifested this to happen. The generator. And this is somebody, again, here, past life. You've actually been together in a past life, multiple past lives. Alright, end of the week here. So, oh, it's exciting. Meeting your person, flirt. Oh, flirting, extend your lighthearted energies to others. You're flirting, you're getting to know each other, and I'm telling you, this could be somebody like you actually see each other as your counterpart. I'm telling you, this is the beginning, Virgos, of some of your guys' journeys. Because, like, you're getting rid of, some of you are getting rid of an ex-person at the beginning of this week, and you're meeting your meeting, like, your true counterpart. Or you may, yeah, you're meeting your true counterpart at the middle of this week here, and by the end of this week, you're having some kind of communication with your person. You know, again, you know, each couple is on their different paths, but each group, you're in communications. That I'm seeing so far. Some of you may be separated from your person, but they may be on the verge of releasing somebody. Okay, let's see the other side of it. reflecting, shadow work, soul searching, deep introspection, evaluation, hermit energy, void period. Okay, beginning of the week, they're kind of like chilling out, hanging back, thinking about what it is they truly want. They're doing some healing work. Middle of the week, control, sabotage, conflict, mood swings, trust issues, manipulation. Somebody could be trying to manipulate them, trying to control them, or sabotage some kind of forward movement for you, Virgo, or your person, or causing some kind of drama or chaos for you. And then by the end of the week, distance, timeout, blocked. You have somebody blocked, or you can have blocked intuition for some of you over the weekend. Or you could be cutting somebody off, cutting something off. Planning phase. Oh, take a step back and plan the necessary steps to move forward so you may turn your goals into reality. You're reflecting. You're taking a step back. You're thinking about what it is that you want to do next. Putting the pieces of the puzzle together for others of you, or they are. And they're planning their next move. Middle of the week here. Okay, you've got navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phase, and awaiting revelations. Something is coming to light, or somebody's trying to control you, Virgo, and trying to get you to not see them for who they truly are, basically. Not see the patterns for what they are. Not see the cycle. Others of you, the cycle has ended. Or is ending. The middle. And you are trying to handle this situation. This person could be controlling. Others of you, this person could be watching your every move, what you're going to do, where you're going, what you're doing. Just be careful for some of you. I think you may know, Virgo, you know who this is. You may not care. So move on with your life, do your thing. And then you got the shield of resistance. Employ your shield of resistance, guarding against external pressures while nurturing internal strength in love and career. You're protecting yourself against somebody who you put an emotional distance from. Again, and it could be this person who was trying to control you. So, yeah, you or your person, your twin flame, could have actually broken it off with whoever, and now they are trying to protect themselves from whoever this was. And they're guarding, got their boundaries up and everything else, you know, against this person, which, you know, good, because they're seeing the patterns, you know, that they've gone through with this person, and they're learning the lessons, they're learning everything, and they have, you know, made plans on how to get out of the situation, and they made plans on how to move forward, and this is like their steps on their guarding themselves away from this person. And they're no longer going to put up with this person's crap. Alright, what else do we have? Okay. Okay. At the beginning of the week here, it could have been somebody who cheated on somebody that they're getting over. This person could have cheated on them, or they betrayed this person, and so this is what they're thinking about, and they're taking steps to move on. They could have found out about it beginning of this week, and they're taking steps to move away from this person. And then the middle of this week, control. The person they're leaving, they're trying to come back in to put to put Virgo, to put you or your person back on the same cycle. I don't know. They may be trying to lure this person back in by emotionally manipulating them. Trash. Throwing away, getting rid of trash. Tossing them out. Yeah, but I'm telling you, Virgo, shoot, you or your person, they're done. They're like, nope. They got their guard up. They're standing strong. They're like, no, I'm not having it. Penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Okay, some of you, they may be like living with this person, married to this person. They have their finances tied up with this person somehow. So they may have to unwind themselves somehow financially with this person. So they're planning on, they're making those kind of plans on how they need to untangle and unwind with themselves. The bottom of the deck, the tiptoeing, acting shady, sneaking around, avoiding getting caught, because this person they may know that this is what this person was doing. So because of that, they're like also behind the scenes, like trying to figure out how they're going to financially take care of themselves by getting themselves out of this situation. Others of you, this person that they're with could be a money hungry, greedy type of person who is just, they're out, could have cheated on this person as well, and now this person knows about it, and they're in deep contemplation, like why they were with this person to even begin with. All right, now you got fed up over it, not having it. They're frustrated. They're not happy with this person because this person is trying to they're trying to manipulate them, to control them. This person, middle of the week, they're not happy. They're getting rid of this person, kicking them to the curb. They're like, screw you, piss on you, get the hell out of my life. Tea time, gossiping, spreading rumors, drama. Oh, you know what? Whoever this person is, they're going to get karma for whatever. I mean, I got a lot of choice words for this person. I'm going to be nice, but you got giving heart, showing love, caring actions, selfless gestures. So somebody, okay, Virgo, this could be you, this could be somebody else who you may be offering your love to somebody else, leaving the situation, or somebody's coming in to make some kind of love offer to you with this giving heart and showing you some kind of love, or showing you some kind of, you know, some kind of caring gesture over the weekend. But at the same time, you could also be rising above the situation where people are just talking shit, talking trash, or spreading all kinds of rumors about you. Just because of you decided to, you know, kick this bitch, kick this asshole to the curb. I don't know. Just because they're the ones that were screwing around on you. Or you're learning or they're talking shit about you because you may have moved on with somebody else. So now they're shit talking about you because you decided to move on with somebody else. Well, you know what? How with them? They're the ones who freaking screw around. They're going to find out how happy you could be with somebody else then. Right? Right. Alright, let's see what's blocking some of our unions for the beginning of the week. Or, not beginning, for this week. Before we move on to week 2. Not being you, you're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. Tolerating abuse. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. And that includes emotional abuse. Any kind of emotional manipulations. Soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. What else? Cover up her boobie again. Not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So some of you may feel like that this person, it may not be compatible for you, or this is not your typical person, or this is not your typical type. Ambivalent. You say you want a lover, but you're not all in. Take time to figure out what you want. So this person may be kind of just like in a funk. Neither here nor there. During this week. So, alright, there's the end of week 1. We're going to move on into week 2. So week 2, we have 49, we'll go 49 minutes. Week 2. We'll come on into week 2. You have the Rainbow Reviver. 24. 24 could be important to you. Let me take a quick drink. I think this came out in Tauruses too. Feeling good from the inside out is important no matter what is happening in your personal life. We all need a little lift from time to time, and a Rainbow Reviver is a great way to put a smile on your face. When you are single, the rainbow can help you feel more positive and lovable. If you are in a relationship and the challenges of life have worn you down a little, the rainbow will brighten up your day. You can give yourself a Rainbow Reviver at any time, and it only takes a minute. First, take a nice deep breath. Exhale fully and get present in your body and the moment. Then imagine a rainbow with its 7 rich, luminous colors. Picture the rainbow flowing towards you and streaming into your crown chakra on the top of your head, filling you up until you overflow, allowing it to wash over the surface of you as well. Then affirm to yourself, this rainbow is cleansing, uplifting, and energizing. I feel peaceful, positive, and happy. You have drawn this card today because your angels and spirit guides would like you to use this simple technique whenever you need a cosmic hug. They even suggest that you put a picture of a rainbow on your mobile phone, computer, or in your wallet to remind you of this lovely technique because life gets busy and it's easy to forget that help is at hand. Drink in this soothing, healing, and uplifting energy of the rainbow as often as you'd like. You can't overdo it. So there you go. You are needing to embody the rainbow at the end of week 2. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to take a quick break real quick. So I'll be right back before we get into the meat and potatoes of week 2. So give me couple minutes. I'll be right back. Hi everybody, welcome on back. Hey Jason, how are you? I will go ahead and I will re-timestamp this real quick for your week 2. That way we will go ahead and if you want to come back and relook at that Rainbow Reviver, any point in time to do that practice, you can I'll have that timestamp in there as well, but I'll go ahead and timestamp your week 2 as well, so that way we come right in. But drinking fluids and everything, I kind of had to do a quick potty break. So, stepping in week 2 for Virgos. How are ya, Virgos? Let's see, what do we have for our Virgos for the beginning, middle, and end of the week? Beginning, middle, and end of the week for our Virgo twin flame couples. Okay, falling fast. Ooh, wee! Y'all, a lot happens quickly. Don't lose yourself in the process. Somebody is falling fast. Imperfections and then secrets. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace its imperfections. So there may be some, things going on. It may not have to be within the union or the dynamic, but it could also be going on around y'all. And then there's secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. So, I don't know, it could be your person possibly not being truthful. It could be you, Virgo, not being truthful with your person. Feelings, emotions. Somebody is just hiding something. So, you may be sensing it. The end of this week. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It could be a good thing or a bad thing that they're, hiding. Confirmation. Falling fast. Reunion. Some of you, this is a reunion coming together at the beginning of the week. So that's awesome. Reconciling, you're falling fast, you're kind of a reunion, 10-10. So yeah, this is a reunion through your twin flame. The first week there was a lot of new couples like meeting and coming together. Second week here, it looks like there's a lot of reunions. If you were in separation, you guys are coming together the second week here, and you're really falling for each other. Others of you, this could be somebody that you've possibly, you've known for a while, may have talked to in the past, and you just may kind of bump into this person again, and you headed off with this person at the beginning of the week. So again, still may be new into the twin flame relationship for some of you, but you're a little bit maybe further along in the twin flame dynamic than others. Others of you, again, you could be ending your separation period. And then in the middle of the week here, you got the imperfections, High Priestess, expanding consciousness. You could be imperfections. Some of you, it's the High Priestess that's having some kind of difficulties in the middle of the week here, or they're experiencing some kind of drama situations going on in their life or around them at the time. And then by the end of the week here, the twin flame, everything is possible. Yeah, it's the couple, something within the dynamic. Somebody is keeping some kind of secret. Either from the couple or from each other. One of you are keeping some kind of secret from each other at the end of the week. I don't know what the secret is. Pay attention to red flags. Signs are cautioning you. Red flags. Red flags. Something being hidden behind the scenes, or something behind the scenes. Beginning of the week, okay, something behind the scenes. Somebody behind the scenes. You may be getting some kind of downloads at the beginning of the week. Divine could be warning you about something, someone, people around you. About this. Some of you could be about your separation, your reunion coming together. Could be something about your twin flame who's coming in towards you. Person may be telling you things, but there's something that they are not telling you. Either they're not telling you, or there are things about this person that are unhealed. Past life, okay. Flirt, okay. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Middle of the week, there could be somebody coming in trying to flirt with the High Priestess. So somebody's maybe coming in to try and throw themselves at your person. Flip it, switch it. Or this person could be, they could be a little flirty with others. I don't say they have that personality, but yeah, they could have that personality where they are just like a natural flirt, and other people just don't know how to take that. People just gravitate towards them because they are naturally a charismatic kind of person. But there could be others who are really kind of eyeballing your person. And you may have to, it may be some things within you, kind of jealousies, whatever, that you're needing to kind of work through. In the middle of this week. But again, there may be somebody coming in who's really trying to lay it down with your person. That you may need to kind of like, I don't know if you want to put them in their place, like this third party person who's trying to come in, or if you need your person to like put that person in their place, be like, no. I mean, to be honest, like, your person should actually be the one to be like, nah, not interested. Really ignore them. But y'all handle your relationships your way. The secrets, twin flame, past life, okay. There could be, it could be some kind of communication coming in from somebody else that this person, your twin flame, is just not telling you about, that somebody else tried to communicate with them, trying to flirt with them, and your person is hiding this, probably not to trigger you and piss you off. Because they might know. If this is a dude, be like, yo, my chick will whoop your ass. Like, you better step off. I'm just saying. But others of you, I don't know, like, this is a past life. It could be a past life soulmate, but it would maybe a past life karmic soulmate that they've had dealings with. But the twin flame, like, you know, you've been dealing with this, you know, this twin flame you've been dealing through many past lifetimes, telling you this person, outcome, results, conclusion, ending. You will get a resolution. Reunion, polygraphs. Pay attention. You could be getting signs from the divine as well. I just got right ear ringing. There's an ending. There's an ending to some of your twin flame separations at the beginning of this week. And there's a reunion coming. Pay attention to the signs. You may be feeling the urge to go somewhere, do something out of the blue. Pay attention to those signs because it's leading you to your person. The outcome, the ending. Pay attention to the... It doesn't necessarily have to be red flags, but pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to reunion and falling fast. Okay, middle of the week here. I am. My mama says I look good in red. I think I look better in whites. Although I've never actually officially worn white. Stuck. Block, third party, silence, barrier, shift your focus to clear the energy. Okay, stuck. Splurge. Okay, somebody is stuck. High Priestess. They're blocking a third party. Who's, yeah, somebody's blocking a third party from trying to come in. Middle of this week. Aw, yay, Virgo. If that's you, good for you. If that's your twin flame, good for them. They're literally somebody coming in trying to pursue them, trying to start some shit. And they're like, nope, denied. Bitch, go. Please, get out of my energy. And they're clearing this energy. You know, but again, you got the imperfections here, you know, so you're going to have to, within all of these twin flame dynamics, you're going to have so many haters who are hating on your relationship. So you're going to have to, both of you are going to be dealing with this outsiders hating on you. So, but your person is standing up for you and your relationship. Yes, I like that. And then the weekend here, separation, no contact, 5D, dreams, nightmares, focus on your own happiness. Separation, past life, twin flame secrets. Come on now. Okay, there might be a little bit of an argument, or maybe an argument, because maybe this person didn't tell the twin flame that this person came in trying to make moves, trying to make passes, and so it causes a dispute, some arguments, emotional upheaval here. Others of you, you got the stuck, flirt, imperfections. Somebody could have faltered and done something stupid here. And secrets are revealed here over the weekends, and it causes a breakup. Let's hope that's not the case for the majority of y'all. But that would be like with the past life, that would be something that has happened in the past lives. Like it's been like a common theme. Going on within the dynamic, and it's something that is needing a healing. Yes, people have too many doggone secrets. Okay, let's see what the second part of what's going on, what else is going on around you for week 2. Hermit green? What? I bet they do, Jason. They like you in your birthday suit. Can't even. But Hermit green? You know, I've known quite a few guys who like the color like hunter green or like dark green, forest green, whatever. But I don't think I've ever hermit green. I feel like envy. That's like the green, like envy. Okay, freedom, leap of faith, breaking free, new cycle, fast change, new direction. So some of you, your person, or around you, dealing all up in their emotions. They're breaking free of some emotional turmoil beginning of the week, and they're ready for some kind of breakthrough, or they're having a breakthrough, starting some new cycle. Autumn in the middle of the week, because they're definitely starting over. They could have had a breakup beginning of this week, or just headed off into a new direction, starting over, clearing new intentions. They've seen the lights, are starting to see the lights, new hope. And by the end of the week here, fates. There could be a tower moment for some, or could have went through a tower moment, and it caused them to step into their north node. Evolution, finding life path, karmic challenges and rewards. They passed whatever test that they've needed to pass, and they're stepping into their north node at the end of week 2 here. You or your twin flame. Basically, karmic green gives me envy, the color envy. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Freedom. Freedom from the shit talk. Or free. You know what? At the beginning of this week, you're releasing the need or the cares of what anybody says about you. Like, you don't care what anybody says anymore. You're doing what you want, what you feel is right, and you're letting go of people pleasing. You're doing what is best for you. You're listening to what your heart and your soul and what the divine is telling you. And then you've got rough road, middle of the week, rough road. Prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. Yeah, this new direction that you're going in, Virgo, it is in any twin flame journey. It is a tough, long, rough road. You know, not just for you, but for your partner as well, because not everybody actually understands the journey, and you're going to have a lot of haters hating on you. So they don't understand the connection. They don't understand the dynamic. You're just going to have a lot of peepers. You're going to have a lot of papers. Oh my gosh. You're going to have a lot of people hating on you. Okay, and then by the end of the week, be here now. Practice mindfulness to be present in the moment and gain insight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. Without your family? Here now. Okay, you're like in your north node, so some of you could be like in deep meditation by the end of week 2. Really focused on where you want to go and what you want to do and how you want to get there. Could be with your person, tuning people out and what it is that your heart truly wants. I'm sorry, Jason. I know the holidays are tough. I hate holidays. To me, it just, Christmas is more like Hallmark kind of crap to me. But, and it makes people like feel down in the dumps. But it's just my mindset on everything. Fake friends and then hater. Yeah, see, you got haters around you. Hater gonna hate. Okay, you got divorce, breaking contract. Yeah, some of you at the beginning of this week, it could be, you could have a divorce being finalized at the beginning of week 2. Or you're hearing your twin flame, or you're hearing that your twin flame is getting ready to go through a divorce, they're filing for divorce, or that their divorce is being finalized, put it that way. Some of you, it could be you are filing for a divorce. You finally, or you're making that decision to file at the beginning of week 2. And now, the middle of this week here, you may be realizing that once you have made this decision, or you know, either made a decision or filed the paperwork or whatever, you may realize who your true friends in the situation actually were. And you could be either one, removing these toxic friends from your life, or you're just realizing like they've kind of removed themselves from your life. Realizing who was true friend, who's the fake friends, you know, and you're just moving away from them, and you're stepping into your North Node, and people are hating on you for it. People don't like it because you're doing you. You're growing. You're elevating. And people don't like it when, you know, you're doing you. And you're not conforming. You're not doing what they want you to do. Yeah, you're glow up. Some of you, the divorce is final. And you're glowing up. You're looking good, looking fine. Major transformation, drastic changes, self-improvement. Again, doesn't have to be a divorce. It could also be you just breaking up with somebody you've been with for a while, or just breaking up with somebody altogether. And this is an ending that you're coming together. But you are looking freaking badass. And right here, middle of the week, you are starting to see who your true friends are. Who's with you and who's not. And you're stepping away from those people who are not your true friends. And that you got a spiritual narcissist, spiritually egotistic, superiority complex, and spiritual manipulation. So you could have some people who are spiritually hating on you in the middle of the week. They're throwing bad energy, negative, evil eyes, whatever. Could have people who are, I mean, be careful, spiritually protect yourself the middle of this week, because they could be casting some evil shit towards your way, so be very careful on that. You know, from here on into the future, so just be careful, pay attention to any and all signs, always make sure you're staying prayed up, and cleansing, clearing, and protecting yourself, Virgos, and you know, cross watcher for your Virgo person here and for yourself. But just keep in mind, you are, you know, again, with that long, hard, rough road in your twin flame journeys, these journeys are very tough because they do not, you know, the dark does not want these unions to come together. So you also have somebody who they don't does not understand this union. They don't, and so they're going to hate on it. Again, the hater card. And then keeping it 100. Somebody hating because you're just completely honest. They don't like how you speak truth. Honesty showing true colors, transparent intentions. So you are see, she's got these glasses, the rose-colored glasses. You've taken them off. You see people for who they truly are. And you're speaking your truth, you're telling it like it is, and people are just hating on you by the end of this week. And you know what? If it's about a past person, you may even be telling their business. You're like, look, you want to know why I broke up with him? You want to know why I divorced him? Let me tell you what they did. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what this hoe did. Let me tell you what this bitch did. Let me tell you what this asshole did. Now, some may not believe you, but it's alright. Now, others of you, you're just going to let this person just go on, run their mouth, do their thing, because if they, you know, people are going to believe what they want to believe. If they want to know the truth, they will come ask you. A true person, true friend, somebody who's smart enough will actually come ask you. That's how I think. If they're smart enough, they're a true friend, they will come straight to your face and ask you and not believe dumb shit. But that's just whatever. Now, week 3. Nope. Oh. I had to stop talking. No, it's sad. And it's really sad if it's family as well. I'm sorry that you got family that do that. Friends come and go, you know, and family, it sucks if it's family. 126. We'll go with 126.40. I do. I hate it. People don't support one another. It just sucks. It really does. And I'm going to tell you right now, in these unions and these dynamics, like, people are going to hate on your journeys because these couples emulates love. And if it's like a true partnerships, like if you see those couples, many of the couples who are not in actual true partnership, underneath the surface, like behind closed doors, there's so much hidden behind closed doors. You know, they portray and act themselves one way in the public. Behind closed doors, there's so much animosity, there's so much hatred, there's so much anger behind the closed doors. So in a true, like, soulmate connection or a true twin flame connection, there's so much love and so much beauty being portrayed behind closed doors and even outside. People hate on that, and they want to see you fall, want to see you falter. So no matter what, they're just like, they're going to do everything they possibly can to bring that down. So yeah, I just honey, let me tell you, you say 8 years, it's been well over 20. Well over 20. Let me put it that way. For me, well over. I'm not going to put the exact, because I'm not going to put my entire stuff out there yet, because I'm still on it. You know, still on my journey. You know, so I am right there with everybody as I am doing all these twin flame readings. I am still right there with everybody on these twin flame journeys. So I get this with you guys. You know, I understand the drama. I understand all of these emotions you guys are going through. I understand everything because I'm right here with you in this journey. I have gone through, you know, 2 divorces. I have had all this other stuff. I get it. The separation periods, the back and forth kind of, yeah, I get it. I get it. It's very painful. It really is. And it can really test you. Very much test your faith. Commitment not only to yourself, you know, because sometimes you really, really want to quit. Say the hell with it, you know, but you just kind of stay on it and keep on the journey, on the ride. Oh gosh. Okay, you know, and you just keep going. So, you know, it's a very hard journey. It really is, and I get it. I'm right there with you guys. And I'm going to tell you, myself, I'm a Virgo North Node, my bad. And so I feel this, you know. You know, I'm doing these readings, and you know, I don't channel myself into these. I put out, you know, and clear my energy before I do all these. But sometimes I catch myself because I'm like, whoa, you know, I forget I'm part of the collective too, and I take a step back. I'm like, oh crap, you know, because it does hit me. And I have to like I have to like recalibrate or like refocus, because I'm like, well, wait a second. So, you know, you'll see me sometimes like take that step back and like just kind of like put myself back into the reading, because yeah, all of us readers are all part of the collective as well. So, you know, we don't put our own emotions and our own business into the energy, into the all of this, but there are times we do remember we are also part of the collective in this. So it just does take us a step back. So, and we can get a little emotional at times too. So, all right, re-timestamp this for you guys. I'm sorry. You know, I just want to let you know, I am a person too. I mean, and I am on this journey. You know, you're not alone. We are all going through a lot of shit, a lot of stuff, and you know, I'm sorry. I feel for every single one of you guys and all of your guys' situations. It's hard. It really is. And I'm sorry everybody has to go through this. We all have different lessons to learn, and it sucks going through all those lessons. Some of us are more bullheaded and more stubborn, and that's why we have to keep going through them. But once we finally are like, you know, it's like, oh, okay. Now we're ready for reunion, and now it's like the other person. But we realize that they're just as stubborn and bullheaded as we are. Yeah, but would you love them any different? I don't know. 33, 40. I don't know. Juliet, I am so sorry. You know, I'm going to tell you, I've been there. I have been there as well. And I 100% feel for you. 100%. All right, well, let's jump into week 3. And number 4 could be important to you. Commitments. Do you see the love there for Virgos? The moon, the stars. Aww. That's beautiful. A healthy commitment is the unshakable bedrock of a loving, secure relationship. When you truly commit to being in a loving relationship, you actually create another living entity. There is you, your partner, and there is your relationship. You will have commitments to yourself, commitments to your partner, and commitments to the relationship. All 3 of these elements will need ongoing love, attention, and nurturing. Naturally, it's important to consider what you are committing yourself to. It's imperative to commit to loving the person as they appear to you in the present moment, not how you think they should be once you knock them into shape. It's vital that you see through these delusions as well as the temptations to diminish potentially stressful habits or circumstances. In an existing relationship beset by problems, it is important to commit to your own health and well-being first. Once you are feeling more balanced, you will have more positive energy to share. Commitment can be a prison or the key to freedom and great personal growth. You have drawn this card today because your angels and guides are reminding you to commit, or recommit to your own happiness before you begin a new relationship or attempt to revive the one you are currently involved in. True commitment is not about trying to get more from the other person or signing contracts that hang the threat of legal recourse overhead should one of you grow in an unexpected direction. The unhealthy commitments of trying to change or rescue someone become a draining obligation in which no one can be truly happy. When you are ready to commit to your life and who you need to be, an appropriate love match will appear with a commitment that equals your own. So, some of you may need to kind of like worry about committing to yourself and your own healthy patterns and your own well-being first before really worried about truly committing to somebody else. But the focus of week 3 is commitment and all that's, you know, that it entails. So let's get 3 cards. Beginning, middle, and the end. Oh, I love storms. We've only gotten some rain. Just a little bit. I don't even think it's been raining. It's been kind of like more sleet snow. Oh, you're welcome, Jason. That's week 4. And I love, this is my True Love Oracles. I just got that deck, I think it was last week I got one. Passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. Ooh, passion beginning of week 3. I'm loving it. I am loving that. Oh, here we go. Illusions. Okay, I don't know if I'm liking it. Beware of love's illusions. See reality clearly. Some of you, because of, I don't know, all the in your... Okay, if you're having sexual relations at the beginning of the week, you may be a little too far in your dopamines. And so you're kind of like not seeing things clearly, you know, especially the beginning or towards the middle and the end of the week here. So you may be a little bit too high on life. So there could be some red flags or things that you're kind of overlooking within the relationship dynamic. So, and then avoids closure. You did get 2 cards that came out. You got avoid rushing to fill voids with love, seek inner fulfillment first. And then closure, not all connections are meant to be except closure. So some of you, exactly, like there could be, I don't know, Virgo, this is you, could be your twin flame, whatever, if they're, somebody could have possibly, I'm not saying for everybody, but somebody could have possibly broken up with somebody. And it could have a fling going on, and it's only a sexual fling. And they're just high in this, like, this dopamine. They could be thinking that they're, like, in love with this person or falling in love with this person. There's so many red flags that they're not seeing about this. And it's only, like, by the end of the week, they're just filling this void. You know, just because they're missing possibly a person from the past or whatnot. And it's because they're needing to get some kind of closure on a situation. Okay. Yeah. Others of you, yeah, beginning of the week, passion, illusions. Yeah, you could be high on life, needing to really reground yourself. Void. Empty promises, empty offers, or offers being presented to you with some kind of hidden meanings behind them be coming in, or empty promises coming in, Also, void of any kind of meaning, any kind of substance. And whatever it is, you gain some kind of insight by the end of the week, and it gives you whatever kind of closure that you need at the end of the week. For some of you Virgos. Like you're seeing through somebody's BS, and it's just giving you whatever closure that you need. Okay, breakthrough. Processing karmic debris. Passion. Some of you, you're healing from the past. You're breaking down the barriers. You're breaking down the walls. You're getting through, you know, you see like the walls, the mirrors. You're digging deep. Self-reflection. Breaking down that mirror. You're looking at yourself in the mirror. And you're tearing it down. You're ripping it apart piece by piece. Looking at you directly, or again, flip it, switch it, this could be your person, and they're taking accountability for what it is that they truly did. Learning the lessons from their past. Could be the past with you, could be past relationships, it could even be generational trauma that they've experienced. They're learning all these lessons and digging deep within, just to try to repair not only themselves, but going forward, so that way they can be a better person because of it. Others of you, they could be shattered beginning of this week. They could feel broken inside still from past heartache. So Virgo, this could be you still kind of broken, feeling shattered from some kind of heartache. Kind of like a mess. Illusions. The High Priestess. Or is this the High Priest? Last week, the middle of the week was the High Priestess. This is the middle of the week. This is the High Priest now that came out with the Illusions card. So flip it, switch it. Could be the High Priest. That's like... I don't want to say being swindled. Personal empowerment. Somebody could be stepping into their High Priest mode because they are no longer being bound by some illusion. So they could be taking their power back. Middle of this week. What is it? Why? Okay, we got a lot. Soulmate awareness, sacred sexuality. Okay, clearing core wounds, crystal clear vision, and accessing unified field. Somebody could feel lost without a certain soulmate, or they're gaining closure about the loss or the breakup of a past soulmate over the weekend. And they're gaining some kind of sexual awareness. Crystal clear. Some of you could be gaining some kind of information about somebody's sexual past as well. Or history or whatever. Or speaking the truth about a past. Like you could be talking to, you may be in communication with your twin flame about your sexual past. Others of you, this could be somebody you had an intimate relationship with, or somebody, yeah, that you finally gained some closure. Others of you, there could be somebody that you again, or your twin flame, whatever, they're gaining some kind of, they're closing the door, or they're finally over, or getting over, release the ex, whatever. They're releasing the past on a karmic soulmate who maybe they had actually, had actually cheated on this person. So they're finally accepting it, forgiving, and moving on. For only their benefit, but they're, basically forgiving this person, moving on, and just, they're gaining that closure over this weekend. Okay. There's a few different things going on with this dynamic here. These. Yeah, I knew it. All right. You had me grab the other deck first. And I know there's a reason. Sometimes they want me to grab the other deck first and lay that one down. Other times it's this one first. Lay this one down. Okay, what do we have? There's a whole lot wanting to be said right after rip, or there's some chaos going on. Surrender, breakthrough, detach, trust, free fall, have faith that all will be well. So Virgos, you're having some, okay, breakthrough. Yeah, you looked in the mirror, you're healing again. Flip it, reverse it, twitch it, whatever. You're surrendering. Some of you are surrendering to the connection, like if you're the runner, or the runner could be surrendering to this connection because they gained some kind of information, or they've had some kind of self-healing. They've really looked at what they may have done wrong in the situation, and they're finally like, they've done the healing work. And they're also could be forgiving in this situation as well. And the person who did wrong is taking that deep look in forgiving themselves. This could be a combination of both of you, because you really are mirroring each other. That could be the other situation too, because you guys are also mirroring each other with the twin flames, and the mirror is finally coming down, and you guys are coming together at the beginning of this week, and the twin flame runner is finally surrendering. Hey Jojo. Lost self and identity. Discover your true self again. High priestess. High priest. Why do I keep saying the high priestess? The high priest could have had, okay, so I don't know, flip it, switch it, but the high priest could have had some kind of disillusion about who the empress is. For some of you, you could have thought maybe one person was your twin flame, but it was actually somebody else. That's funny. Others of you, there could be, you're finally the high priest, or again, you're finally, some of you, it could be, you're no longer, or you're finally clear exactly who it is that you want to be with. Or your person is finally clear. Yeah, with the surrender stage here, they're finally 100% clear who their person truly is. So there is like, they're trusting their heart, they're trusting their gut. So it's like the loss of illusion with the high priest. Like they're just, yeah. Some of you, they may fear losing themselves within you. Like getting lost within you. Be careful of that. Maintain your individualist, maintain yourself. I mean, you are a couple, but, do you let them do them. But you can come together and y'all do you together. Okay, we don't need that many. You got 3. Mirroring, union, solitude. Reflection, twin, wholeness, synchronicity abounds, union, solitude. Okay, so some of you, yeah, okay, you're mirroring. Okay, by the weekend, y'all got a lot going on. Lot. Hermit mode. Perfect harmony. Retreat, introspection, silence, going deep within yourself, reconciliation, eternal love, your time has come. Twin, wholeness, synchronicity abounds. You guys are like in perfect harmony with one another. Somebody gave some closure on a past love, a past karmic soulmate. So they finally healed, gotten over that situation. And you could be coming in a union with your person. Or somebody's reaching out to you. You could be reaching out to your person. I'm thinking it's the runner is finally coming in and making some kind of communication. Or they are sitting there in the dark depths of their room and thinking about how they are going to come towards you. Oh, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. Oh no, oh no. I need some popcorn. Actually, no, I shouldn't eat while I'm on there. Jojo making your tea. Actually, Jojo, you going live tonight or no? Mojo Jojo, are you going live tonight? Or are you waiting until tomorrow? Okay, summer, timing, activity, goals, life force, new pets. Okay, some of y'all could be getting a new pet beginning of this week. Or you're all up in your emotions. You've been making, you've been on this progress, this forward movement since summer. For some of you, making plans, goals. You could be seeing some of that coming to fruition at the beginning of this, week 3. Somebody's rubbing the turkey. I just see rub it. That's a happy turkey, so I'm thinking of rubbing the turkey down. Who's the turkey? Okay, we got summer and then sun. You got fulfillment, wish fulfillment, success, achievements, happy outcome. So, okay, middle of this week, got a wish fulfillment coming in from you. And then by the end of the week, empowerment, your heart chakra's opening. So, you could have been heart chakra blocked beginning of the week here. But then by the end of the week, your heart chakra is finally opening. You're like overflowing with emotion, like ready to just burst. You're happy, excited. Some kind of truth has been revealed to you. And like somebody could have been coming in and just like pouring out their emotions, and you were now like completely overjoyed. Oh, I bet, Joe, you were up so late last night. I think you needed some sleep. I was up for a while with you, but I know I got up early streaming, and then I had to get some rest too. But I know you were up late. You're a trooper, Mojo, but I don't think you're up. I don't think you're meant for those all-nighters. I could pull an all-nighter, but I don't know if you can, Jojo. It's rough. I'm a night owl, though. Yeah. You had to get up. Your butt. I was like, does JoJo need a butt massage? You're going to have to get you one of those massage chairs that or those chairs that massage your butt. What do they call those? Or those jitsu massage chairs? Just to massage JoJo's butt. For those really, really late nights. Get the blood flowing. Hours for a reason, you gotta move. But yeah, I don't know how. I have to, like, about every hour, hour and a half. I gotta get up and take a break. It can be. Okay. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. Okay. Some wisdom, some secrets being revealed. Something that happened over the summer for some of you is coming to light at the beginning of this week. A secret that's been being revealed at the beginning of week 3 here. Or this is something that has been put in motion from the summer. And it's finally coming in. You may have, for some of you, you may have, oh, the wind is picking up outside. You may have actually gotten some kind of dreams or some kind of downloads or some kind of signs or whatever. Like, you may have known this was coming in at the beginning or in the summer, and you've been anticipating whatever it is, or you may have been manifesting this, and you have been getting dreams. You may have been getting downloads from the divine. with the concealed wisdom. You could be, you could be a medium, a psychic, you could be a tarot reader, you could be anything, you know, or any kind of like spiritualist who does any kind of divination practices. But this is something that you may have known from the summer, or you have been manifesting it since the summer, and it is coming in, and you now are like, you could be really feeling it come the beginning of this week, and it's coming in middle of this week. I don't know what it is. What is it? I love, you know, with those swans. You know what those swans give me? It gives me Adam Sandler. Is it Billy Madison? Where he goes, "Stop looking at me, swan." Desert of isolation. Traverse the desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Survival of the fittest. Hermit mode. Okay, but you're stepping away from people. But this is a wish fulfillment. You're happy about something. You're excited. You're uncovering some kind of information, but it's a wish fulfillment, Virgo. Could be it could be some kind of information you're covering in the middle of this week. But whatever it is, like, you're just like high on life about it. All right, Jojo. Oh shoot. I'm still doing, I think I got, who am I doing tomorrow? Aries and Aquarius tomorrow. Let's see. But I will try to pop in on you, sneak in on you. Chart your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your journey. Chart your course through the embrace each, Sun. Heart chakra, happiness, truth revealed. There's something about some kind of choice that was made that is being revealed, some truth. At the end of the week, somebody made some kind of choice. They did something that they shouldn't have done. The truth is being revealed about it over the weekend. For some of you, it could also be could be somebody trying to block you because, you know, every move that this person makes, there's a blockage. You know, you could be running into walls, blah, 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 which gives me, like, you know, there could be somebody who is trying to block your pathway, block your movement, block your step forward. And so you could be coming into some kind of enlightenment the end of the week to find out exactly who it is that's trying to stop your forward movement. It's being illuminated. And with that, the little hole down here, Divine may be stepping in and putting that person in their place. And they're like, no more. I got you. I got your back. "18 years behind you." We'll see you in the new year in 18 years, Jason. That's funny. That's some freaking typo. Like, we all have typos. I know I'm horrible about typos. Because, like, I got a, like, seriously, a chunky thumb. I know I have a chunky thumb, and I type so fast, but like, that is like a that kind of typo. Oh. By the way, I know y'all who are in the chat already know Mojo Tarot, but if you don't, make sure y'all head on over to his channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe any and all of his videos. But make sure you head on over there and subscribe to his channel for any and all of his upcoming videos. Our JoJo is awesome. We love our JoJo. His link is in the description box. Okay, so beginning of the week. Okay, bad choices. Summer. Ooh, secrets. Bad choices. Summer. Secrets. Secrets are being revealed about somebody who made some kind of bad choice. Middle of the week here, game over. Yo, I'm telling you. You were kicking somebody to the freaking curb. They are like out, isolated. They are being isolated. Game over. And you were freaking happy as hell about it, Virgos. Again, this could be you. This could be your twin flame, your person. Emotional. Okay, there's somebody coming in trying to manipulate you. Emotional intelligence. Trying to play on all your feels. And you are shining a light on all. You know what? This could be somebody who, yeah, you're shining a light on how this person has tried to emotionally manipulate you. Probably could be for a long while. And people are actually, there could be actually other people who are starting to see this person for who they truly are as well. You may be putting this person on blast. Could have sent text messages, emails, photos, voicemails, whatever, and you are putting this person on freaking blast at the end of week 3, and you are showing people who this person truly freaking is. Ooh. Dang, Virgo. Spilling the beans. Telling the truth. Okay, yeah, because the truth comes to light. Revealing secrets, cat's out of the bag. Truth comes to light about... Now, Virgo, I don't think this is your twin flame. Could be your twin flame that you were talking, you know, letting out. But, or this could be a third party. Or you're finding out about your twin flame's person that they were with. Flip it, switch it again. And so it's going down. I've been hearing that song for like the last week, I think. Timber. I've been hearing that constantly. By Pitbull and Kesha. It's going down. I'm yelling Timber. Yeah, so for some of y'all, week 3 here. You seriously, like, yo. Middle of this week here, graduation day, like leveling up, lessons learned, acquiring wisdom. So for some of you, like here, it may not be, summer. Oh, some of you, it could be being revealed to people around you, like you're telling the business. Or people are finding out what actually happens for the breakup. Because like some of you, like the week prior, there was a breakup. But so some of you, people are actually finding out about it. people are talking about what happened and how the breakup went down. Some of you could just be finding out about this. And you're now breaking up with your person. Others of you, this is graduation day with the game over, leveling up. You've learned this lesson and fulfillment. Some of you, this person is being isolated and secluded from family, friends, and other people. And you're kind of like happy about it because this is like karma for them. So they're actually kind of getting their karma. Because they may have been talking all kinds of shit and everything, but these people are now all finding out about what went down, and you're like sitting here laughing because you're like, yeah. You're like, it's about time they all found out, and now you're looking good because everybody finally sees you for the, I don't want to say the winner. You're not exactly the winner in the scenario, but I mean, you're not the one who did wrong in the scenario. Or flip it, reverse it. You know, your person is not the one who did wrong in the scenario. You know, so there's light that has been shed on the situation. So it's like you're exonerated from the wrongdoing, and people are not judging you in your situation. They're now like putting the blame where the blame belongs. So, and then at the end of the week here, Sun, emotional, okay, somebody manipulating, mature efforts, being responsible, keeping shit in check, vacation, romantic getaway, spending time together, enjoying one-on-one time. So if you're with your person, your twin flame, light, shine, emotion, manipulation, you and your person. This gives me like you're just sailing away onto a happy bliss. You and your person, and everybody else is just kind of like, okay, let them live happily ever after. But I mean, so it's like, oh, you know. But again, you got like, there could be some, you know, a person coming in who is like trying to manipulate you because people are hating on them now. Oh, freaking well. Ain't your problem, is it? But you're trying to be mature about the situation. But at the same time, you're taking the person you're with and you're just enjoying your time with that person. And I think you're just ignoring this person. You're taking a different path, moving away, riding off into the sunset. You're letting this person get their karma. You're letting this person just deal with the mess that they got themselves into. They did the wrong. Let them handle the mess that they made. Oh well. Ain't your problem, is it, Virgo? They're the ones who screwed up. Shouldn't have done the mess to begin with. Okay, let's see what's blocking some of our twin flame unions week 3. Okay, can I get one more? Oh. Okay. Yep. Bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia. Oh, well. Your mess, not mine. You did it, not me. Not committed. Always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. Love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. So that could be some hard to get. Some of y'all playing hard to get. Look at you, Virgos. Who out there is playing hard to get? You are missing opportunities by playing too hard to get. Give someone a chance. Demanding. Okay, some of y'all are being demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. So you're being hard to get and demanding. Age issues. You feel too old or young to date or have issues with your partner's age. So there could be an age difference between the two of you. Now, or there could be an emotional gap between the two of you. Somebody could be acting a little too immature to your liking, or somebody could just be like a little, you could be like, they're just a freaking stick in the mud. They need to have a little bit more fun. So, yeah, there's that. All right, I'm going to get a quick little stretch-a-brew, and I will be right back. I need to kind of like stretch my legs a bit. Get the blood flowing. I will be right back. That was a long bit of a read. And check on the kiddos. They gone quiet. I don't like when they're quiet. So I will be right back. Enjoy this. Alright, everybody, welcome on back. Okay, I needed that. A little bit of a refresher. And the kiddo, she was just playing her game. She was just quietly playing her game, but normally she's like so really loud playing her video game. So it threw me off. I was like, what are you doing out there? And the other one, she's just kind of in the bathroom playing on her phone. So I probably shouldn't say that, but teenagers, right? All right, good night, JoJo. Thank you for swinging in. Love you. Sweet dreams. All right, week 4. We're going to get the final week for you, and then we're going to see what they got to say to you. And then we're going to get your gemstones, your weekly gemstones for you. So I'm going to tell you right now, the Sacred Woman is so interesting to listen to. All right. Oh, yep, and 9 nights of gumbo, too. Give them some extra scritches. Extra little scritches. Scritchy scratches. All right, let me go ahead and write this down so I can do the timestamps for you. I got 225. We'll do 225, sorry. All right, so the Sacred Woman. Let me go ahead and read from the book. 27 might be important for you for the week. All right, 27. The Sacred Woman. There is wild power and sacred divinity that must be respected by both men and women. The Native American legend of White Buffalo Calf Woman is closely connected to the concept of the divine feminine. Although it is more extreme than real life, her story does send an important message. In the legend, White Buffalo Calf Woman annihilates a man who thinks he can simply embrace her and claim her like a piece of property. The man who senses her divinity and wild power is spared the same fate because she can see that even though he holds his bow and arrow up to her in fear, he respects her power. On returning to his tribe, the surviving warrior does as she requested and organizes a feast to celebrate her impending arrival. In return, she teaches the tribe sacred rituals and bestows important forms of abundance upon them. White Buffalo Calf Woman brings an important reminder to us today about the potentially destructive forces that are available when the feminine is treated as trivial. In modern life, this applies to both men and women, meaning that women must be prepared to value themselves and act upon this if they want to be respected by their male counterparts. White Buffalo Calf Woman did not play games, make idle threats, or pretend to be something she was not. She did not compromise herself or her integrity for mere physical security or a life that was less than fulfilling. And by annihilating the disrespectful warrior, she made it clear to all others that her power was not to be doubted. In modern life, this is played out in a way a woman treats herself and allows herself to be treated. When a woman truly respects herself and acts upon her feelings, men will naturally respect her or leave her alone. When you call White Buffalo Calf Woman into your life, she will help you do away with self-sabotaging behavior and help you to have the courage to do what you know you need to do. So I absolutely love this card. I love the meaning behind it. I just love the empowerment of the sacred woman. I love this empowerment of it for the meaning of this week, for week 4 for you Virgos. It's just an empowering week for you. It's like you are, whether you are a masculine or feminine, you are calling within you your power back. It's just a powerful energy for you. Yes, Jason. I love this card. I mean, I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was, I think there were 2 other signs that got this card as well. But I absolutely, when I read it, I was just like amazed by the story behind it. It's pretty cool. Take that. Doorway. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So for some of you, you're being presented with a new person, which that gives me, not for all, that gives me for some of you, if you did have a fallen twin, you may have a new soulmate being presented to you, more like a yin-yang soulmate, so a true counterpart for you. So Divine may have closed a contract on your twin flame counterpart, and so you are being granted a new soulmate for you. Others of you, you have ended a chapter with could be your karmic soulmate, and so now your twin flame could be coming in, and there's a opportunity is presenting itself for you to actually meet your soulmate, to meet your twin flame. I'm glad. I really do. I love just the way that it was written also. Abundance. Ooh. And it's funny how like this kind of lines up, the way that this lines up. She's got the power in her hand here, and then she's radiating with this power as well. So she's like calling forth her power, and then she's taking this power back, and she's being given this power. So I love how it just lined up that way. So middle of this week, the abundance card. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. So some of you Virgos, the middle of this week, week 4 here, you are not only taking back your power, but you are also manifesting all of the beautiful abundance. And the abundance doesn't have to be just monetary abundance, but it's joy, love. It's just all the treasures that the universe and the divine has to offer you and is willing to give you. You are ready to receive it, and you are manifesting and bringing forth that towards you. And it's not just towards you, but it's also towards your twin flame as well, as you guys are mirroring each other. So that is beautiful energy for the both of you. I absolutely love it. Ugh. It's almost like, I'm almost like so like envious almost, but you got a surprise. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. You or your person's going to be giving you some kind of surprise? What? Virgo? Oh. Now, there could be anything. Anything. Absolutely any kind of offer your person's going to present to you. Or you just any kind of surprise. So you're calling it in. Whatever it is that you're wanting, like it's being brought to you. But there's a doorway being brought to you by the end of the week. You're getting it. Oh, so pretty, so beautiful, so wonderful. I'm getting all giddy and joyful for you, Virgos. What else do we have for our Virgos? Do you want this deck? Okay, yeah, we do. Masculine twin, releasing lower self. Doorway. They're releasing the negative lower energies. So they're high vibing. So whatever toxicities, whatever was weighing them down, all that, whatever. At the beginning of this week, they've released this, and now they're being the masculine could be being presented with some kind of opportunity, possibly to come towards you, or again, flip it, reverse it. Or you could be opening the door to this person, presenting an offer to this person, or allowing this person into your heart again. Or this person is allowing themselves to be open to new love again. Overwhelmed with emotions, kind of, you know, it's especially if this is something new, they're wanting to start, or they're starting in something new. They're finally, their heart is open to you. Fully open that door, open their heart to you. Let go of everything from the past. Now, could be the feminine opening their hearts completely to the masculine completely opening up to the feminine. Now, this could be in the form of communication, or just, you know, finally laying it all out on the line, you know, feelings, emotions, just everything, just being open, honest communications. But they're letting everything go, letting it all out on the line. But they're open to you 100%. Middle of this week, it's follow the signs, mystical message. You're getting some signs between you or your twin flame. Good news, rewards. Some kind of reward you're receiving. Award, reward at the end of this month. Leveling up, possibly, for some of you. Pay attention to all the signs around you, because it does mystical messages. It's for your abundance, though. Whatever, something's coming in towards you, or you know you're getting a surprise, and guides are like divine spirit guides, guardian angels. They're just like, we got something for you. Guess what it is? Surprise. Honor your agreement. Mission in motion. Your life path. Your agreements. You're getting some kind of divine guidance as to your purpose together. For some of you, and you are starting out on your divine mission together by the weekend. Now, others of you, your person is coming in. They're coming in and wanting to make a commitment to you, like to you, just to you. They're like, I'm all in. Like, it's you, baby. It's you. I'm all in. And it may take you by surprise. Others of you, they may give you, they may, I'm going to say they may propose with the honoring the agreement. Others of you, they may, like, there's a level of exclusivity where they want to make sure that you know that there's like nobody else. Like, it is just a full-on commitment just between the two of you. It could even just be like publicly acknowledging that you two are together. Y'all may have like been kind of hush-hush behind the scenes, and it's like they may like come out, somebody may be like, what's going on with y'all? And they'll be like, yeah, that's my boo, that's my person, we're together, that's my one. And it just takes you by surprise. You're like, whoa, okay. Like, I didn't think we were telling everybody yet, but okay. So, and then beginning of the week here, you got doorway, masculine, playful. Okay, so some of you're getting a little silly. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So either way, it could be the masculine, being playful. You know, and I did say, I think it was the end of last week, somebody could be like a little bit emotionally, I did say like a stick in the mud. And you're wanting them to be like a little bit more playful. Well, this could be like your playful card. They're finally like loosening up, pulling that stick out of their ass, and they're like loosening up and getting a little bit more playful with you. And this could be the masculine is finally like loosening up with you. And there may be an opportunity presenting itself for them to actually like loosen up and chill with you at the beginning of this week. And so you're starting to see that fun side of them. Oh, that's so cute. Aw, I'm blushing for you. They pulled the stick out of their ass. I mean, gosh. I don't know what else they had up there, but I don't think I want to know. Nowadays, I don't want to know. Have you seen those like stories of like on ER? Tales of the ER. I don't want to know. Because some of those are true stories why they gotta go there. I don't want to know. Would you be people? No. I don't want to know about people's kinky lifestyles either, so. Please stop. Oh my gosh. That's Selena's alley, not mine. Selena's. Go to Selena's. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know. Jason, I don't know. I don't want to know. Oh, okay, middle of the week. You deserve love. You are lovable. Oh, you know what? And here's the bow. in the reading, the bow and arrow. Some of you, it gives me Cupid, it gives me love vibes in a way too. But it also, in her message, where she had to defend her stance. How was it? She had to defend her stance. 27. The man who stances her divinity and wild power is spared the same fate, because he can see that even though he holds his bow and arrow up to her in fear, he respects her power. So, in the middle of this week, the masculine energy is respecting or showing absolute 100 total respect to the feminine this week. And because of that, she is, I don't want to say in a sense, submission. And I know as a female, you don't like that word submission, especially as an empowering female, but you're like, you finally found your match, to where you have a strong masculine energy who's able to show you that kindness, but yet respect you and treat you like an individual and treat you like a divine counterpart, and a strong, independent woman. But also with femininity and grace, and you can actually relax and allow that person to lead, and to take that charge. But so you're able to be in your feminine energy. So so the counterparts here, and by doing that, the masculine, it's like they both will reap the benefits of this relationship, because now the feminine is able to trust the masculine within this partner dynamic, because she trusts that he is now in his own power as well. So not only is the feminine in her power, but the masculine is in his power as well. And she can trust that he can lead. But he also trusts that she can handle her own. And so it's a beautiful just dynamic within the two, that they can each handle their own when it comes to any outside forces, when it comes to anything. And that not only are they going to be a powerful, beautiful couple together, but even as a separate entity, that they can each handle their own. So, and it's a beautiful dynamic that they are in. All right, and then by the end of the week here, so on her high vibe, if she were here right now, here, oh, wait, what part though? The ER pulling something out, or soulmate, honoring your agreement with your soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So yeah, this person is really, like, by the end of this week, they know that you are their counterpart, or they feel like they know that you are their counterpart. And it's like, yeah, they are making it known to whoever, whatever, and like they're standing on their ground, standing up for you, standing up for the relationship. And to hell with anybody who has anything to freaking say about it. Hell yeah. I'm loving this week for y'all, Virgo. I am freaking loving it. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Look, we're all hard shells, you know, even as like females who, you know, can be a little bit more in tune with our masculine, only because we have to be, but we could be very much softies at heart. Family, fresh start, settling. Okay. Now y'all got me. Okay. Beginning of the week here, doorway. Kids' opinions, judgment, resolve, family stress, get support. So this could be you're around your family. For some of you, if there's kids involved, be acting silly, goofy around the kids. Some of you could be introducing your person to your kids, or flip it, reverse it. They're introducing you to their kids. Beginning of this week. Or, you know, to parents, etc., whatever. And, you know, you're acting silly, acting goofy. Or they are wanting to. They're asking if you would like to. You know, there may be an opportunity that it's presenting. For some of you, there's an opportunity presenting itself for you to introduce this person to your family. And it's a lighthearted opportunity. So it's not something that is like, hey, I want you to come over and meet my kids. Or, hey, I want you to come over and meet my family. And it's going to be like some formal thing. It's going to be something that's just, I don't know. You could be going to a park for a picnic. You could be going to or an amusement park. Or it's going to be some kind of, it's just some kind of easy, lighthearted, free-flowing. But it's like a brief encounter where you just quickly meet them, introduce yourself, and you know, but it's nothing big, I don't think. And you know, I don't think it's going to make you feel entirely uncomfortable, either one. Oh, come on, Jason. Those fire signs, come on. We love our fire signs. Others of you, the doorway, masculine family. You could be dealing with judgment, opinion. You could be dealing with some. You could either be dealing with some opinions from the family dynamic, you or your twin flame, and those issues kind of get resolved. Or for some of you, you're maybe reaching out to some family to get some kind of advice on how to handle your person. Which that's kind of cute too, because like if you were kind of like in a, you know, a little bit of a separation period, they may be like, I don't know how to get my person back. Like, what do I do? So they may be reaching out to family, friends, whatever, and be like, you know, well, you kind of screwed up there, buddy. You know, all right, girl, you kind of like messed that one up, so here's what you need to do. So, and then the beginning of the, or middle of the week here, you got fresh start, new opportunity, release the past, it's your second chance. So, if they're reaching out to family here, you got a fresh start, you deserve love. And it's a new fresh start, abundance, yeah, it's everything. Everything you've ever wanted, hoped for, everything. You get like the whole kit and caboodle, the whole package. Everything is coming to you. And then by here, you got settling, soulmates, honor your agreement, surprise. Which is like... Believe that you deserve the best. So some of you may be kind of expecting a lot, have high expectations for your person. Believe that you deserve the best, which I don't want to say that there is anything wrong with that. Having higher expectations for your person, nothing wrong with having high expectations for them. You may have trust issues with your person at the end of the week. If this person, you know, did you wrong, your twin flame, again, flip it, switch it. But your person is coming in wanting to honor you. They're wanting to do the right thing, do right by you. Others of you, be careful you're not wanting... I don't want to say be careful. It's your decision. It's your choice. Some of you could be settling for a soulmate. Like a yin-yang partnership soulmate. Versus the twin flame soulmate, if that makes sense to you. If your twin flame was a fallen twin flame, or your twin flame is not ready, or you're not on that, you haven't learned those lessons, you could be going through a learning lesson path. And so you are settling for a soulmate instead. And, you know, because you are, again, honoring your agreement. With the honoring agreement, it could be, some of you could be actually married to this person. And so now you're just like, I am staying with this person because you are married to this person. And so you're just going to stay stuck in that. I don't want to say stay stuck, but yeah, you could be staying stuck in that situation just because you're just like, Others of you, you could, I don't know, you're like, oh, there could be somebody who, oh shit, Virgo, there could be somebody who you were, oh, beginning of the week here, mask, you were feeling pretty good. You were dealing with some kind of, stress. Opportunity presented itself for you to be able to kind of move forward, move on. But yet here, somebody you settled for, a karmic soulmate. And you could find out that they're pregnant. I don't know if that's your kid or not. It could be. You could be finding out they're pregnant with that surprise card. That's for some of you by the end of the month. Or it could be, yes. Or you could be, you could find out somebody who was a soulmate, karmic, is pregnant, and you are going to stand by that person, or you are basically going to stand by to deciding to help take care of the kid. You don't necessarily have to stay with that person, although in some situations you may stay with that person. In other situations you may not be. You may just be coming to an agreement to take care of the kid together, the baby together. So each situation is going to be different for you. So yeah, switch it, whatever situation is, you know, 'cause there's a lot of energies going on in here, a lot of different situations going on. That one was giving me a headache. emoji. Selena is actually not too far from me. She's literally down the road. I know, like, I told her we need to, like, hook up coffee, whatever. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, winter, yeah, we're Ohioans, Buckeyes. But wintertime, I don't really go much out anywhere. The only places I go really are shopping, if I have to, and I have to take my daughter to her basketball games. We have to go to the high school basketball games. That's one thing we do have to do. So that's like a necessity for me. Like, she'd be so mad at me if I missed the basketball game. Oh my gosh. Talk about a tantrum. I think we were like halfway late to the freaking JV game, and oh my god, I heard it the entire freaking way. I feel that. I am not gonna lie. I really do. And this mama did not get out. But, you know, wintertime here, Ohio, it's cold, it's gloomy, it's dreary. But I think she's about 30, I don't know, she's probably about 30 to 40 minutes away from me. She's not that far. Like, and that's highway time. And yes, here in the States, we measure our distance by time it takes to drive. We don't do miles. It's our time. Okay, so beginning of the week, reunion, soul ties, soulmates, past life connection, past returns. Okay, there could be somebody who's coming in from the past, coming towards you, Virgo. Could be a karmic. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be a karmic soulmate. And this could be a karmic soulmate that you've dealt with from a past life, from some of you. Others of you, this is your twin flame that you've dealt with in your past lives that is coming back. But it is fated. Middle of this week, you've got decisions between two people. Okay, you're trying to decide between two people. Should I stay or should I go? Yeah, you're trying to decide. What direction are you going to take? And then by the end of the week, thoughts, feeling trapped. You're overthinking. You're in your head, worried. What should I do? Should I stay here? Should I go? What should I do? And you don't know what to do. Really, I think you do know what to do, Virgos. I think you're just afraid to take that step forward and what exactly it is that you actually truly need to do. I think you're afraid. You don't want to hurt somebody either way. You just don't want to hurt somebody either way. And that's where a lot of people, where they get stuck in that decisions, the contemplation of choosing between two people, is they just don't want to hurt somebody. They don't want somebody to be hurt. But truly deep down, I believe most people know exactly what it is and where they want to be and what they want, where they want to go. It's just they don't want to take that step forward, make that movement forward because, one, fear of the unknown. They're comfortable with, the way certain situations are, which, it is what it is. For certain situations, other situations, like, they just don't want to hurt somebody, so they fear just making any kind of movement, any kind of decision. So they just would rather just bury their head in the sand and just not acknowledge that. And so it is kind of like breadcrumbing to some kind of extent, which it sucks for both parties that are involved. Even if a party who doesn't know that they're actually involved in a third party relationship, they're still getting some backlash because the person is like, they're withholding themselves, their emotions, their feelings from that person who doesn't even know that they're involved in a third party relationship. So, this person is not being fair not only to two people involved, but they're not being fair to themselves by being honest with not only themselves, but the other two people that they're involved with. So they need to freaking get their head out of their ass and finally be woman enough, be man enough, whatever, step up to the plate. They know, deep down, they know what it is that they want. They just need to do it. It does. It sucks to actually take that step and make that step forward. It sucks hurting people, coming clean, being honest. It really does. But you know what? You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel freer, I don't say. I pull that stick out too. Yeah, I pull that stick out. For real. You feel lighter. You feel freer. And you're able to be open. And even if you don't choose to be with the person that you're with, you are allowing that person. If you are not the person that you're with, you're not that person's true counterpart. You are allowing that person the freedom to be able to find their true counterpart, possibly their true twin flame, or their true soulmates. You are being selfish and holding that person back from their true counterpart, to finding their love, who they're meant to be with. So, and you are holding up your own dynamic. So you are being freaking selfish, not only on your part, but you are just, I can't even, like, it's frustrating with people who are like in these, can't decide BS. Then you got new heights here. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. So, reunion. At the beginning of the week, you're kind of needing some grounding. You could be coming into union with somebody or thinking about reunion with somebody. And you're needing to ground yourself. Kind of maybe like dreaming, wishing, hoping, praying, and you're needing to kind of bring yourself back down into the 3D and really, you know, think more down here and what's best. Others of you, you may be needing to kind of like also to reach for those higher levels. Reach for your dreams. Quit staying stuck in a certain situation that is like constantly over and over and over, repeating the same cycles over and over. You may need to kind of just like get out of that mindset of like thinking that you don't deserve any better. Reach for the stars, dreams. And then here, labyrinth of choice. Yeah, it's like choices. Choose your course through the perplexing labyrinth of choices, embracing each turn as part of your complex journey. Some of you may feel like, even with your decisions, like every which way, you're maybe kind of being blocked from being able to move forward. You may have made a decision for some of you, but you may be feeling like you're stuck or blocked from being able for forward movements. So for some of you Virgos, you may be blocked from some kind of forward movement, or you may feel like you're being blocked. Maybe an illusion to you that you're being blocked or stuck. You can get yourself out of it. It's just making sure that you find the correct and the right pathway in order to do it. And watch out for the obstacles that are in your way. Here by the end of the week, thoughts, small steps, small wins, small triumphs, everyday victories, celebrate them. They will take care of you. And then you got going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Some of you guys are leaving a situation or you're thinking about leaving that situation. There could be things that are happening or that have happened that have put into motion, allowing you to be able to move forward into leaving a situation. And you got toxic. Oh, okay. Well, that would be why. That would be why. Now, again, flip the switch. This could be something that your twin flame is dealing with. This could be something that you are dealing with at the moment. New heights, reunion. Let your connection with spirit ground you. Okay, reunion. A couple. Toxic. Some of you could be grounding, toxic. Past returns. Could be someone who you were in a toxic relationship, is trying to come back at the beginning of this week, but it could be causing some kind of drama, some kind of chaos with you at the beginning of this week, or you're thinking about Okay. Or you're thinking about this. And it could be, now Virgo, this you, your person, again, flip it, switch it. And it could be causing you to be all up in your head. You could be wanting to drown out the pain of whatever you're kind of going through. And again, in the middle of the week with this red lipstick stains, it could be there. Your person could have actually had a third party, or again, flip it. You know, your twin flame could have had a third party that they were dealing with. And they're hurt by this, so they're kind of like delving into any kind of substances or any kind of addiction issues, just overindulgences, just to kind of numb whatever pain. In the middle of the week here, they're deciding to leave the situation. Some of you in the middle of the week, they could have a fling. Could have somebody coming in. It could be a fling coming in. And then by the end of the week here, you've got thoughts, small steps, setting the record straight, caught up, going forward, caught, finding evidence, getting caught. Okay. Could have been deciding whether or not to leave, and right here, it's coming out that the person that you were with, you, your twin flame, whatever third party situation was going on, that this person had cheated. And because people may have kind of like could have been they could have been blaming you, or again, or your person, flip it, switch it, and you're setting the record straight here. And again, there could be some kind of evidence that is being presented, or the person who like actually caught him could be speaking out. For some of you, you're just thinking about, you could be thinking about like speaking your truth, or you're thinking about everything that's been said, everything that's been done, and how to move past it. Let's see, what else do we have? So this is going to be a long healing journey for some of you Virgos before you can move forward into your twin flame journey. So again, Virgo, if this is your twin flame, keep in mind that your person, before they can even come to you, this is something that they're going to need to heal from. Imposter, fraud, stolen identity, faking it. So this is somebody who is trying to, I want to say, okay, could be a false flame that they're dealing with, or you're dealing with. They could be all up in their head, their emotions, because they got left. They're wanting to come back together with this person. They're wanting to come in and reunite with this person. What the hell? They're the ones who screwed around. Why are they wanting to come back in and be like, okay, I screwed around on you. You caught me, but you know what? Come here, baby. Take me back. I don't know, Virgo. Or cross-watcher. I don't know. You got dirty money, illegal activities, thievery, laundering. What the? This could be somebody that you married for money, or they married for you for money, or they're with you for money, or you're with them for money. Flip it, switch it. Or there could be some kind of financial, you guys could have your finances tied together, or you're trying to figure middle of the week here how you are going to be able to financially hold yourself together, being away from this person. There's something about finances going on here. Others of you, you could have some kind of evidence on this person with some kind of illegal act, you know, something that where they've got, I don't know, stolen stuff, money laundering. They could have, you know what, they could have cheated with a boss. Cheated with somebody at work, because, you know, with the red lipstick stains, and then with the money, you know, they could have cheated with somebody from work. And you're deciding what to do. Oh, I wonder if is there a no fraternization policy at work? And you're trying to decide on whether you want to turn this person in or not. Oh shit, wouldn't that be freaking... that's on you, Virgo. You gonna tell on them? I don't know. Or accidentally slide it into the, you know, HR's inbox. I don't know. I'm not giving ideas. I'm just saying karma, you know, has a way, you know. Cloud 9, emotional fulfillment, expectations met, ecstatic. So somebody is freaking head over heels excited because some kind of news or some kind of information comes out that literally, like, this person is put on blast. So somebody comes out and actually reveals this person for the lying, dirty ass cheater that they are, and absolutely frees this person from whatever situation that they were caught up in. And this person is salty as all hell. Ooh. Selena likes HR. Selena is HR. Selena gonna tell on them all. I know what you did. I know what you did. I know what you did. Because I know I sure would. I'll be like, let's put it up here on the big screen. Telling all people's business. I'm a Libra Ascendant and a Libra Moon, so I sure would. Let's tell all the business. Alright, what could be blocking our twin flame unions for week 4? Whew. Oh my gosh, and you know HR. It just popped in my head too. HR handles like their insurance policies too. You know how many people... Oh, well, you don't know what their medical conditions and situation, but wouldn't that be funny if HR did? If HR knew what people's medical conditions were. Because not only do they know who did what with who, but now they know who caught what from who. Of course, here you get sued for all that. Okay. Hey, Juliet. Oh, you're back. Okay, criticizing your partner is driving them away. Focus on their good qualities. So some of y'all could be criticizing your person. Burned out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Getting crumbs. You deserve more than crumbs of affection. Wait for the one who adores you. I bet. I'm telling you, if this person is undecided, can't decide between two, I said that too. Okay, I got two more. Okay, judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a fair chance. Okay, and last one. Can I get one more? Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. I mean, we want it all, not just lust. You want it good, you want it hot, but you want it, like, meaningful too. So, all right. What is hidden? The hidden truth this month with our Virgos. 326. Hidden truth for our Virgos. I'm going to get 5 cards. Hidden truth. Get 3 more. More. There we go. Hidden truth. You speak to me through music. So some of you guys are communicating with each other through music. I'm so attracted to you. I regret lying to you. Oh. So some of you, I think that was like week 2. They feel bad now. I love you. Oh, they love you. I bury myself in work to forget you. So some of you, yeah. That's why they're tired and exhausted. Spend all their time at work. So they don't have to picture your face everywhere they go. Okay, if your person could say anything to you, what would they like to say? All right, we're going to get a bunch of these out. What else? Come on, do we have anything else? What else do we have to say? Okay, we back on. Sorry. I kind of oopsied. My bad. We there. Okay. I long for your kiss. Here we go. I wish I could understand you. You've triggered me. Oh, I knew it all along. Is it over? Painful memories. Who's trying to bully our Selena? Somebody trying to bully our Selena? Did I miss something? I can't stop thinking about you. I want to be different. People don't believe me. You're going to slap him where, Selena? I can't handle your love. It's a valid question. I can't oh yeah, okay, I can't handle your love. It hurts so much. That's what Jason's saying right now. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. Have I lost you? I want to make it right. I wish I could hold you tonight. Can we just talk it over? You all got a lot. They got a lot to say to you. I could lose myself in you. What is the truth? Some of y'all, they're like, I don't know, lost. I see you when I close my eyes. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get your gemstones for the week. Ooh. All right. And then, so 3:30. 30. Our gemstones. All right. Who's getting pushed up against the wall? Smack it, slap it. Make it happy. All right. So we're going to pull out one gemstone for each week that you could work with through your gemstone journey, or your twin flame journey. Okay, I'm getting tired now. Through your twin flame journey. Now, if you don't have these gemstones, of course, you're not going to have you're not going to have certain diamonds. I get it. But it's the meaning behind the actual card and the gemstone. Now, others, you may have them and could help you in your journey. Okay, you have two for week 1. You've got, oh Lord, the chrysoprase. Perspective. The difference between hope and despair is different way of telling stories from the same facts. So, and then for this one, you've got the Black Princess Ruby. So you could be working with rubies. Each of us is born with a box of matches inside of us, but we can't strike them all by ourselves. So you're dealing with lust. The beginning of the week. Ha. Sexy. Virgos. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, come on, Selena. Well, I'm Pisces, Aries, and I got, let's see, a lot of Pisces, a lot of, so I got a lot of water. I got a fire. I got Libra, so I got a lot of air. Well, I'm balanced. I got all the elements in my chart. So I'm earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, week 2, topaz, blindness. There's none so blind as those who will not listen. Some of y'all are blind. Blind as a freaking bat, Jack. So week 2, blind. Topaz. I don't think the topaz color matters because there's different colors of topaz. So if you have any of the topaz, you can work with that during week 2. Okay, week 3. Zircon. Memories. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. So, memories. And zircon is the same thing. There are different colors of zircon that you can work with. And if you look at them, Google them, I think each color, same with topaz and zircon, I think they also have different meanings and elements that can work with and process with gemstones. Okay, in week 4, the bloodstone. Meditation. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So the bloodstone you could work with. Only if you have it on hand. This is good for your meditations. So there you have week 1 through 4 of your gemstones. All right, Virgos. That was your read. Tomorrow we are going to get you started on Aries, and then we will do Aquarius later on. So Aries and Aquarius are tomorrow reads. So thank you guys. I love your guys' banter back and forth with each other. Thank you, Jason, for being here. Thank you, Selena. Thank you, Juliet, also for being here. And thank you, Jojo. I know he went to bed. He left and went to bed. But he was here earlier. So, and also those of you, I know I said for Mojo Tarot, but also I do have Selena, our Love Fire Tarot. If you have not checked out her channel as well, she is, I have her channel listed in the description box. 18 and over for that channel. Not for you youngins. And actually, you youngins shouldn't even be in here either. But I do know that my teen, she likes to pop in on me every once in a while because she's so nosy. So, but anyhow, thank y'all for being here. Even to those who were just kind of hiding out in the background. Thank y'all for being here as well. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Aries if you decide to join. If not, I will see y'all when I see y'all. Oh, you're going to be with Shara? Awesome! Oh, I'm going to have to pop in if I can tomorrow. That's awesome. I want to do a, I know I want to do a collective. She asked me to do a collab with her. It was I think was it last week she wanted me to do, but I was literally like my daughter, she asked me to do, or the day my daughter had, we were going to a basketball game, and y'all, I'm telling you now, my daughter, I'm not allowed to miss these basketball games for her. She will have a freaking fit a tantrum. So I'm like it's like we got to go to all the games. I don't want to put her business out there, but there's a reason. I mean, I could put that in the chat, but I'm not going to put that on my videos. So there's a reason why we go to our games. So, teenage girls, we'll just put it that way. So, and as a mama, I'm like, all right, girl, we'll go. So, and it's bonding time. We go bonding time as well. So I make sure I take her. And my younger daughter as well. So we all go. So, but I'm going to do a collab eventually when I can get the time to do it with Shara. But I will pop in on y'all if I can. So make sure all you guys, Shara and Love Fire Tarot, Selena tomorrow, 7 p.m. So thank you again for all of you guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here and go make sure my kiddos are getting tucked in. It is late. So have a great night, everybody. Thank you. And I will see you guys later. Have a great night.